Hello everyone, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Arun and in today's video we are going to talk about SAP SCM. Before getting into the details of SAP's SCM, let's take a look at what is supply chain management in general. SCM stands for supply chain management and it is the process of centrally managing the flow of goods from raw materials into finished products. Let's take a t-shirt manufacturing company as an example. On a high level, their supply chain would involve activities such as sourcing the cotton threads, buttons and labels from different vendors, then combining those raw materials into making t-shirts in the factory and sending them to warehouses. From a warehouse, they are distributed to different wholesalers. The wholesalers then distribute them to retail shops before eventually reaching the end consumers. This is obviously a simplistic example, but supply chain process of big organizations would be much more complicated than this because they must deal with thousands of suppliers and complex transportation requirements. So basically a software or a multiple set of software that helps organization to manage these end-to-end supply chain processes in an efficient way is known as supply chain management software. At SAP, SCM is not just one application, but it is made up of a group of software applications that helps organizations perform various types of supply chain related operations such as supply chain networking, supply chain planning, supply chain coordination, and supply chain execution. Let's take a look at the different types of SAP applications that fall under the SCM umbrella. First one is called SAP PLM. PLM stands for Product Lifecycle Management. I've already posted a video about SAP PLM. I will provide the link to that video in the description, so please check it out. Basically, in a nutshell, SAP PLM is used by organizations around the world to manage development lifecycle of both physical and digital products. It has got capabilities to manage product development projects, product costing, product engineering, product development, and much more. The second one in the list is called SAP IBP. IBP stands for Integrated Business Planning. It is a cloud-based solution which consists of functionalities such as sales and operations planning, forecasting and demand, response and supply, demand-driven replenishment, and inventory planning. It incorporates technologies such as machine learning and artificial intelligence that provide organizations with capabilities such as what-if simulations, alerts, and predictive planning. So using these type of capabilities, organizations can plan their production in a better way and hence reduce wastage. The third one is three different softwares. So SAP Digital Manufacturing Cloud, SAP Manufacturing Execution, and SAP S/4HANA Manufacturing. These bunch of applications are used for streamlining end-to-end manufacturing processes. They incorporate functionalities such as manufacturing operations management, comprehensive planning features, integrated scheduling, managing equipment effectiveness, etc. The next one is SAP WM and EWM. These abbreviations stand for Warehouse Management and Extended Warehouse Management. These are used for warehouse management and contains functionalities such as logistics management, storage and operations, outbound logistics management, freight logistics collaboration, global track and trace, and much more. The Extended Warehouse Management contains the same core functionalities of SAP Warehouse Management, but with a little bit of additional capabilities such as internal routing and labor management. The next one is SAP TM. TM stands for Transportation Management, and it is used to manage the transportation aspects of goods between multiple locations. It contains functionalities such as strategic freight management, order management, transportation planning, and transportation execution. And finally, SAP EAM. EAM stands for Enterprise Asset Management, and it is used to maintain and manage the performance of an organization's physical assets. It contains functionalities such as asset information management, centralized asset data repository, automated equipment tracking, work order management, and mobile asset management. As you have seen, SAP's SCM solution contains a variety of powerful applications that are more than capable of managing supply chain operations of any sized organization. A lot of these applications contain predictive analytics and machine learning, which helps organizations to predict consumer behavior well in advance. Let's take Walgreens for example. It's one of the biggest pharmaceutical company in the US. They use SAP's SCM solution to manage their supply chain operations. It uses analytics to predict customer behavior and work its way up to meet the expected demand. For example, they anticipate flu patterns based on location, which allows them to forecast the required inventory for over-the-counter flu medicines in certain locations during a certain time of the year. This process helps the company to reduce excess inventory and also reduce the cost associated with transportation and storage in warehouses. We have come to the end of this video. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also please subscribe to the channel to get notification. Thank you for watching and I will see you in another video.